Hi, my name is Jacob. I just want to start by saying that Star Wars Unlimited is pretty great, so I decided to start making some videos on it. And what better way to start than making sure that I never get a fancy flight press kit than by playing on Karabast. Today on Karabast, I'm going to play the Boba Fett Data Vault deck I brought to the PQ. I got 20th place. I'm really happy with the performance. I did way better than I thought I was going to do, especially with 90 people being there. Going into the PQ, there's a few decks that I thought about bringing. From my Grand Inquisitor to Palpatine, but ended up setting on Boba Data Vault. Grand Inquisitor, I'll say, is my favorite deck. I've been playing it pretty consistently since set 2. It's super fun, super fast. It's great against control. It's really fun because control will defeat a unit. You just play another one, you're ready to get some damage, and rinse and repeat until you win. Also, with it being a off-meta deck, not a lot of players know how to counter it, so that's pretty good. The reason why I ended up not bringing it, it's really just because like the tempo ping meta I see with the Quinlins and Cats. It's really hard to play around target town at times, and still get like the value you get from Inquisitor's ability. It's really that, and then also there's a lot of new Sentinels in play, like Sharut and the new Obi-Wan. In those cases, you're really hoping to get a force to pull a force choke, and that doesn't always work out for you. But oddly enough, when it comes to like the tempo and ping meta, in Tarkin Town, I probably would have brought this if I had hindsight, because I went to the PQ and there was not a I didn't get a single Quinlan or Tarkin Town matchup. I think I only saw one in the entire event, at least walking around. Palpatine, I think I'm pretty strong with that deck. It's a strong deck in general, really. You get to steal units, which is really fun. There's kind of like the mind games. You get to like the 8 or 9, 10 resources into the game, and it kind of becomes a mind game. Your opponent doesn't want to play their big units because you think like you're threatening to deploy and steal it. So really delaying Palpatine's deploy in many cases is even stronger. And it's really what I describe as like the fun kind of control. Whereas with blue villainy, it's just kind of like you play a defeat card, it gets defeated. Whereas with Palpatine, yeah, you steal it, you attack with their own unit, you tap, get a card from it while also defeating it. Lots of good fun. But the cons kind of go into like the games get very long, and that's probably the main reason why I didn't bring this deck. I was worried about games going over on time, some matches going very slow, and us having to like do unintentional draws. It could be difficult in some aggro matchups as well. It's also, I didn't really like the Iden matchup. It's pretty easy to get milled out even if you sideboard in your Relentlesses. So that brings us to Boba. I love the fast damage. I didn't really think it was weak in many matchups. I really like the idea of the guaranteed damage you get from Planetary Bombardment, Daring Raid, the Devastator when played. It's all good fun. In fact, one of my favorite things about it, you play against like an Iden, they play Super Laser Blast, you immediately play Planetary Bombardment, get 9 free damage right on base. It's so much fun. It also brings another card I really like in this deck. I don't see a lot of other Boba players play anymore. Bravado. I just think that if you deploy Boba Fett, the 4 damage he does, you pretty much get a guaranteed trigger for this to be cheaper. Hit base for at least like 8 if you have the Ruthless Raider or the Fett's Fire Spray. To play that for 3, get 8 more in. It's a lot of fun. The cons, I didn't think there were many going into the matchup. I ended up being proven wrong. This was the first PQ after Force got banned. So tough matchups ended up being like Han 1 blue, Han 2 blue, and stuff like that. Force Lightning, especially if it turns off like your droid missile platform, it's not quite fun. This is a version of the deck I usually played in my weeklies. We didn't really have a lot of Cat and a lot of Quinlan, so I was okay having a lot more 1-drops in my deck. So going to PQ, I kind of want to dress for a lot of the meta I was seeing. So what I did was I main decked my Force Chokes, anticipating Sabine, and kind of sideboarded 2 of my open fires. I still had 1 in the main deck. I was worried about ping, so I brought in Strike Ship and HK to replace my First Order Stormtrooper and my own series officer. And yeah, out of 90 players, I got 20th. I think I did pretty good. I actually won my first 4 matchups in a row and ended up losing to losing the next 3 games in a row. One up being this Han Green, and end up losing to this Han Blue. But one matchups I did end up beating the Boba Green that did end up getting top 8 and 5th place here, so that was fun. Here's my deck. Let's play 5 games, see how many we win. Alright, game 1, we got the Qui-Gon Blue. Alright, I don't get initiative, so I'm probably not going to play the Pride. Just go for the HK. HK into Droid Missile. Maybe play another Droid Missile. I like this, I'd like to keep. We'll do Drone Pride. Yeah, just do one of the Droid Missile platforms. Hopefully find something to play on turn 3. Yep. And that's not a force unit. Resource Bravado for now. Might just attack here for the free damage. You still end up with 2 on base. And you lose a Lotto. The Greedo Lotto. Oh yeah. Love Fire Spray. Plan for Fire Spray, Dornian, and do Ruthless Raider. That's kind of like the dream there. Okay. I'm probably gonna do Fire Spray and just OB the board. So I don't gotta worry about sacrificing any units. I think if they kill here, that'll be 6 damage. I could do to kind of take everything out. So I'm actually almost inclined to go into there. Okay, yeah, we're definitely claiming then. OB just sweeps everything. I think I am going to do OB on here so that they're inclined to kill it, and they'll just end up getting even more indirect damage. Ooh, nice, you got the Bravado for the Boba turn, so that's be fun. Here, 3. Oh, gotta do a little overkill there. And we'll get 1 on base. Oh, this will be fun. Yeah, just gonna take that out. Yeah, so it can exhaust one of my units, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh my god, that's a dream. Ruthless Raider, Bravado, Planetary Bombardment, Devastator. I am kind of I'm a little worried about that Bamboozle here. I'm not gonna, yeah, let's do Ruthless. I'll do 2 on the Grogu because I'm not worried. Because the Millennium Falcon will pretty much have to trade for everything here. We might have a Han Solo pilot, but I'd be pretty surprised if that's the case. Alright, let's go into the ground actually. Just Gil agree with our damage. Oh, they claim. Okay. Easy resource. We got nothing but gas. We have nothing but gas in our hand. Thinking. Do there, and we have a guaranteed win at this point. Odd aspect cunning? Oh no. Greater still? Okay. Ooh, can I do style points with the bombardment? 1, 8. No, it would be nice we'll do the Ruthless Raider. Alright, awesome. We won game number 1. Game number 2, we're against Terra Lake Country. Very interested to see what this deck is all about. Once again, didn't get initiative, so we're probably going to resource the Pride. We actually don't really have anything we can play. I do like the curve out, so maybe just Force Choke their turn 1 play. But no, let's mulligan here. And that's even worse. Oh no. Okay, let's see if we can survive this. Play something with 2 health? Oh. Not have been greedy with that mulligan. Yeah, Type Bomber, I guess. I really don't want to be playing that. Definitely get this get an attack in before they kill it. Now, any indirect damage. Alright, they can't. They have to do it all on base, or else they lose it. OB will look really good. Oh no, they're just flooding the field. Okay. Probably don't got waylay or maybe removal options here. So let's take out the Ezra. Don't want no experience game passed around. I'm definitely gonna try deploying Boba on here, because we could really just take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Third the whole board there. So despite this bad turn 1, I do not got anything great here. I'm not feeling too scared. Indirect. This one just can't be. Oh, their ability does damage to ground. Yes, yeah, they're definitely not too worried. Claim. And this Boba deploy is going to look pretty nice. They could have. Never mind. They could have Bamboozle. Kind of doubt it here. Alright. Definitely pilot 1, 2, 3, 4. Confiscate. Oh yeah, they could totally have that. Alright, Ruthless Raider will get rid of that damage there. We'll probably maul it next turn. Oh, I kind of want to maul Ezra next turn. OB actually probably looks better. I probably shouldn't resource that because I could play 2 cards. Right, so 4, 8. I need 8 damage to clear the board. Oh, and I can't do math. It's confiscate, defeat, creating power. Oh, now you have to take a long base. Oh, nice. We can totally just get her with the the mall next turn. And nice, we won game number 2. Game number 3, we got Anakin Blue. This is a matchup I'm actually quite worried about, but let's see if we get through. Because you just do a bunch of damage on base, and you're just kind of making their Anakin stronger. Probably won the flip, and we got the Pride. Not a huge fan of the rest of this, but let's go into it because we do Pride, into Resupply, into Dornian. Let's keep here. I probably will resource the Ruthless Raider because I'd rather just have Maul for the Anakin flip. All to the base. Probably going to kill this with Sabine. Oh no. Okay, I'll play Resupply and you'll let me do it again next turn? No, they won't. Alright, definitely resource the TIE Silencer. Probably do the Bravado next turn after we play the Dornian Gunship. Scatter. Oh. Things are looking kind of good for us. Indirect damage to opponent. And they're probably going to try to claim again, maybe. Also like ramping because we're kind of out of range of a rival's fall. Oh, we could get out of aspect. Power to Dark Side. We're probably gonna get hit by Power to Dark Side. If not, this is gonna. Oh yeah, this looks very good for us. I play Fast Spray and Kai Silencer, or to go get greedy with the Bravado. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get greedy with the Bravado. Hit again. Kai Silencer. I think it's looking very good for us. I'll just claim again. Well, GG. We just won game number 3. Game number 4, we've run into another Anakin Blue. Different player though. This one's Ninja Ferret. Last time we played Havoc. Yeah, I'll take initiative. We got lucky with the Pride. I don't really like this curve out, but maybe we could draw into something good, so I'm gonna keep. Do the Bravado. Kind of inclined to do the Devastator. Kind of do the same curve out we did last game. Pride into Resupply, unless something better comes along. Oh, they can do some damage to the Resupply. I'm gonna start with an open fire. Yeah, we took damage to base, but we don't have to worry about like Delia killing us. Maybe next turn instead of OB, we could just ramp into our flip. Kind of depends what they play here. Now I'm kind of inclined to play OB. Get that we do 4, 1, and break the shield. You get the Force, maybe we're going to see a Shatter Point. And we do not, but they are going to heal. Don't need the resupply anymore. Now I'm getting a little worried about Anakin or Rivals Fall. I think I'm first to kill, break the shield. I'll play a little safe. Then get the guaranteed damage in first. We can daring raid. Definitely just kill it with Maul. Next turn. Let's kill this here and then kill Anakin with Maul. Flame. Only can trigger once. Oh, that's right. Now deploy Boba. And I think we got guaranteed. Yep, we got guaranteed damage here. Either with Overwhelm with Maul or between the Overwhelm with Maul and the Daring Raid. I think we're pretty good here for our last game. Well, second to last game for M4 now. Force Lightning. Nice, nice. Ambush, and all we need is a Daring Raid. And GG, we just gained one game, number 4. Alright, for game number 5, we're against Obi-Wan Yellow. I did get kind of crushed by an Obi-Wan Blue in the PQ, so I hope this goes well. We don't have initiative. I'm not opposed to just playing like Force Choke turn 1 into Super Laser Tech. Because they might just have like an upgrade for the second turn. Yeah, let's try keeping this. Get rid of the Devastator and the Bombardment. I think they call them lightsabers. They're taking a while to shuffle. Oh, that we should have claimed then. We'll get rid of that. Alright, not worried. There's Super Laser Tech. Pass, so kind of, yeah. 2 Pets Fire Sprays are fine. See Laser Tech and the Dornian, and then Boba deploy, I think. Yeah, a little anxious here just with it being our last game. We didn't really come across like many meta decks outside the Anakin Blues. This deck is very hard to play against the new Han Green. It kind of gets a lot of good tempo against us, like the blue leader and the ramping. Once you get like the countering back out and stuff, it's very hard. Okay, so that has 7 health left, but it did waste most of their resources. So I'm not probably Let's get the guaranteed kill first. Oh geez, that is a lot. I want to see if I can kill like wherever they play after this. Then like yeah, do OB. Six. Oh nice, and we can kill with the Daring Raid. Nice. I don't need a laser tech anymore. Bombardment might look pretty good here. That's a really cool combo. Alright, but Kelleran's gonna go away, which means they're just gonna soak all the indirect on those units, so let's Force Choke, and then play a Fett's Fire Spray, and they're just gonna put this on the Kelleran. But it dies. But hopefully they don't have another sneak attack Kelleran into a Maz. That would be crazy. Kind of wish I had a Karabast count at that point because I want to compliment on that move. Oh no. Well, let's do the. We haven't played in overall. We haven't played Planetary Bombardment all video. I feel a little mean when I win a game with Planetary Bombardment because I'm kind of making them place the damage on their own things. Nice, we won game number 5. Awesome, we won all 5 games with the Boba Data Vault. I still think this is a really fun deck. Ever since the PQ last month, I kind of take a break from this because I played so much on Karabast leading up to the event and then played a lot at the event. I just want to try out some new decks in the meantime. But yeah, we had some pretty good games. We didn't have any terrible matchups. Again, the Anakin Blue could be pretty difficult sometimes, especially because you're basically Voltroning their Anakin. They can like come out and swing for a ton of damage. But nice, we won the games. I'm excited to get into more of SWU YouTube. I think it would be really fun to do a series where I just steal people's decks. So if anyone has a deck that you want me to try out for a video, go ahead and put the SWUDB link in the chat or in the comments. Probably just give the endpoint of the link over here, so that the links aren't flagged by some autofilter or something. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.